Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we have the TTFone 990. I'm really happy that this company continues to listen to the feedback of consumers and continue to make their devices better and better. And the latest iteration, the TT990, is actually a pretty good performer. I would say it's the closest that we've gotten to a improved cut S22 in Europe. As you see right there, the frequently asked questions, this device is completely degoogled, so it doesn't have access to Android Auto, but it does have access to other niceties, a camera or compatibility. And all of the apps have been essentially extracted from the free and open source library. So this is using Fossify Phone, Fossify Messages in order to improve security and privacy for you, which is something that is quite nice. Now, there are some not so nice things. Personally, I would have preferred TT9 for the input method. The input method is pretty good. So as you see right here, you're able to type. So all right, there is hello. But whenever I want to type space, for example, I have to do a double tap of 0 instead of just one single tap. Not my most preferred ability, but is not a massive deal breaker. You're able to type and the keys are pretty good, even though they're a little bit rubbery on the rubbery side. They do have that good feeling and good responsiveness. Overall, the device, when it comes to the speediness of the device, has been really nice. It does have a touchscreen, so if you want to essentially navigate in that way, you can do so, but you don't have to do that. It does not come with WhatsApp pre-installed. I installed it because it does come with the Aurora Store pre-installed, so you're able to go into the Aurora Store and look for your favorite apps. You don't have to sign in to Google. You can do so anonymously, which again is good for privacy and security. It's a privacy-focused experience, and I think they have learned because the TTFone 280 unfortunately had a little bit of issues when it comes to privacy. They had to update it fully. They had to delete some stuff that was not good, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people who were compromised to a degree. And I told them my feedback, and I'm glad to see that they have been able to rectify this, but not only rectify it, but take it to the next level. I mean, this is a full degoogled Android flip phone that allows you to have free and open source apps by default, and that it is pretty snappy. It's pretty snappy to use. As you see here is the calendar. You're able to get, this is all local. It does not have the ability to sync, but you're able to download certain applications like Outlook Calendar or other calendar apps from the Aurora Store. As long as they don't need Google Play services, they'll be able to sync with your services. You also have WhatsApp, and you're able to install different applications. The camera was surprisingly good. Is again not amazing. It's not going to beat a smartphone, but it is quite adequate. And I was surprised to find it. And there you go. You have some of the samples right there. It does also come with these 3 buttons, which are shortcuts, and you can set them up. So this one goes to the camera. This one switches to, for example, the messages right there. And this one goes to the contacts, but you're able to change some of those things in the settings. So I have liked using the device, even though it's a little bit more limited here in the United States because of the compatibility issues. But what I do like is the attention to detail. For example, the launcher is D-pad friendly, but you can also use the touchscreen if you so want to. It's kind of like a best of both worlds where the default experience is already positive. But if you want to improve it or add certain utilities and other applications, the device comes completely degoogled, and it does not have any compromise when it comes to the security of the device. Now, if there are any issues, make sure to contact the company. They have been not only responsive, but they have made sure to include a system updater. So in case they miss something or whatever it is, again, there are no perfect devices out there. There's always something to be improved, but they are at least listening and making sure that the experience gets better and better with each iteration. I like that this company has included a lot of different small things, small quality details. So for example, here, the outer screen settings, you can do the timeout for the outer screen settings. It will show certain notifications. Not everything will be shown just because, you kind of have to customize fully to an Android device. But I do like the experience by default, and I do like the responsiveness and snappiness of this device. So for those of you in Europe, if you have been thinking about a flip phone that is degoogled, it is privacy focused, and it only has the basic apps, and it comes with a few extra niceties here and there, like the Aurora Store installed, or applications like, for example, the browser that they include. You don't have to use it, but if you decide to use it and enable it, you'll be able to see it here at the end. It is based on I believe it's Fennec. I believe that's the project. It is Fennec. There it is. You're going to be able to use this browser, and it is able to work without the need of Google services or kind of like other trackers. So it already comes with privacy oriented experience by default that you can take it to the next level with ADB or other areas. Again, overall, a very strong performer with a headphone jack, USB-C, and of course, all of the different things. And for less than $200, I think that's an excellent price. Sometimes we definitely want something under $100, but then you start compromising some of the performance. But with the TTFone T990, I really like that they have good price, a good performance, and overall a good experience that they're going to hopefully continue improving. Make sure to leave your questions in the comments below and I'll be interacting with you guys. So if you have any further questions, this was more of a first review and I'm going to keep this device actually because I do like the performance aspect of it. Hopefully we'll be able to see maybe even Dumb Droid on this device and maybe other modifications that the community may want to do in order to make it truly a better ROM and accessible to everyone. Again, if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments below and I'll be interacting with you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.